Yo, what's up, everybody? I just want to come on here, and as you see from the title, why I deleted all social media and dating apps, and why you should too, right? So let's get into it. And the reason why I've deleted all social media is because, at the end of the day, social media is a distraction. The only social media I really have is my YouTube channel, so I can spread, entertainment and value to you guys, and many more people will come across my channel. But I just feel like the reason why I feel like a lot of us men should delete social media, not even men, just humans in general should delete social media, because it really diminishes the value of living in reality. Because you have all these people who post their highlights on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and you name it, right? They're always posting their highlights, but they'll never post the bad and ugly. And I feel like the social media space is just it's just like a game of like who could one up who at the end of the day. And it's like, do you realize when you post something on social media, ask yourself this next time you're about to post something on any type of social media platform: are you posting this for yourself, or are you posting this for likes, comments, followers, for external validation? Because trust me, like, you will go broke because of social media. Because again, social media is it's a world where like people one up each other. And don't get me wrong, there are some pros to social media. I feel like the only time you should really have social media is if you're using it for business, or you're acquiring about services from an individual, which I do, like, even though I haven't deleted my Instagram account, but I never check my feed. I'm rarely on there in case someone wants to hit me up. And if they do hit me up, I give them my number, and that's pretty much it, dead end right there. Because once you reach a certain level of consciousness, a lot of things you see on social media will really irritate you, and you cannot be in a negative headspace. And at the end of the day, is being social media free is a blessing. Like, the longest I've went without social media was 8 to 9 months, but I actually want to go a year or two and just really dial in what I need to do as a man to improve my life and to like secure my future. Because the time you spend on just scrolling on Instagram, you could literally use that time to get shit done in your life that really matters at the end of the day. It's just that, why you think mental illness is at an all-time high right now? Why do you think depression and stress, everything's going on in this world, is at all-time high right now? Not only because of the pandemic and like the overload of social media, and like, it's just that once I realized that social media is like a fake universe, I stopped caring for it. In the day, it's like people literally use filters. They use like high quality definition pictures. It's all superficial at the end of the day. And again, like I said, unless you have a business that's heavily relies on social media, then cool, make your money, make your neutral location income. And so the next topic is basically gonna be about dating apps. And as a man, you should never be on dating apps, because in the day, it's a woman's realm, and I feel like dating apps are the cause of a lot of relationships not lasting. And like, it really diminishes the quality of male and female interaction. Because literally, if you're a man, we've all been on dating apps, right? It's like the chances of the average guy really scoring on dating apps are very low. And it's like, for example, Tinder, if you like swiping aimlessly, oh, you run out of likes. But then you see, oh, so-and-so liked you, but now you have to pay. So it's literally like a pay to win system, and not only that, you're already fighting a losing battle. Like, I personally know some women who literally finesse dudes on Tinder for dinner dates, free food. I've literally seen this with my own eyes. They'll literally swipe, they'll get matched, swipe. It's crazy, because at the end of the day, the way I look at it is like this. If you're on dating apps and you rely on local dates, and personally me, I feel like young men should not be dating in 2021. That is a huge scam in my opinion. And I feel like the reason why men take women out on dinner dates, because they want S3X at the end of the day. They want S3X in return. But when the woman doesn't give them S3X, they get mad. I feel like if you're going to invest any type of money, or like a good amount of money, into a woman, have marriage on your mind. And I feel like that's where a lot of dudes go wrong. They do. They just go wrong. And then they want to blame females, how they act, they do this, they do that. And don't get me wrong, like, I feel like a lot of women should be held accountable more, you know, but at the same time, it's like men lead women follow. And sadly, a lot of simps run the social media era and, you know, the dating app era, you know, like they literally run it. So it's like you have a lot of these weak men who put women on a pedestal. So once you really think of this, right, social media and dating apps in general, it's probably the same thing, you know what I mean? It is literally a realm where, like, we have an overload of people that we have access to, and naturally that's not normal, you know, and that could be really unhealthy. For example, you know, a lot of modern day women feel very entitled. I'm not saying all, but a good majority. They feel really entitled. They feel like, oh, because they have 10,000 likes on one picture, you can't tell them nothing. And guys, look, at the end of the day, that's all superficial. I guarantee you, if you take away social media right now, and if there was an internet blackout right now, a lot of people will commit seppuku. If you played Mortal Kombat, you know what I mean. I'm not going to say it because I want to keep it YouTube friendly. Because in the end of the day, a lot of people aren't happy with themselves. They're not. So that's what I'm saying. You know, like, social media really degrades, it really diminishes the quality of reality. And, you know, dating apps just makes it worse. I personally feel like dating apps really created this hookup culture where, you know, the days of like having traditional family, they're diminishing really bad. And in my opinion, I feel like there's a hidden agenda behind that, where like it all comes down to like depopulation, and also a lot of kids being born out of wedlock. And you have a lot of single mothers who raise these young men without a masculine father figure, and that could be really detrimental to a young man's life. So yeah, guys, end of the day, and like I said, for dating apps, if you're going on vacation and you just want to hook up, that I totally understand. But if you use it to get local dates, that's just some coward shit, in my opinion. Like, end of the day, obviously there are some anomalies where guys get a lot of options from dating apps, but at the same time, it's all superficial. And every time you have casual S3X with a woman who's been ran through, and not only that, just to mention, a lot of these women on these dating apps are damaged. They're damaged. It's like it's like, the way I look at dating apps now, it's like you're literally buying stuff from a pawn shop. I don't know about you guys, but when I buy something, I want to buy it brand new. So yeah, guys, with that being said, let me know what you think about this video, about social media and dating apps. And if you still want to be on social media, just use it in moderation. And but I still believe that men should not be on dating apps, because at the end of the day, you're fighting a losing battle. So with that being said, it's Modern Day Thoughts signing out. Bye.